name is Darren Coons. So I've been with Capstone for going on 20 years now, and my current role is Vice President of Construction. I've been married for going on 21 years to April, and we have 6 kids. A day in Darren's life was, get up pretty early, have some quiet time, just prepare myself for the curveballs that are tossed at you in everyday life, whether it's professionally or on the personal side, and go to work. You get through your day, and then you go home and you lead your family. And a lot of times I needed a time to decompress a little bit, so I'd run anywhere from 32 to 40 miles a week was the routine. I ran several half marathons, a lot of 10Ks, and last spring I was training for my first marathon. The more deeper I got into my training, the more difficult the running became. I was struggling with breathing. My splits were slowing down, and I was finding myself when I was nearing the end of my run, I was getting extremely dizzy. My family has a history of heart issues and heart diseases, so I initially went in for a simple test and I had a scan done. And the scan showed that I had 0 blockage, but they showed that there's some anomalies with my heart. And so that initial test set up a series of doctor's appointments. And in those appointments, it was discovered that I do have an enlarged heart. The only way to fix it was to have open heart surgery and or go on permanent restrictions. With the news for me, the first few days, I was pretty quiet and reserved and just processing through and understanding what things would look like in the future. Exercising, running, the cycling, the things that I love doing, those days were over. The Kingdom workshop stretched me in ways that I've never been stretched before. We've experienced a few workshops in the past, and we knew there was a prayer room set up. The last day of the workshop, morning of, our CFO and owner, Ben Minks and Tim Savaloya, came to me and said, guys, we need to pray for you, Darren. So we went and prayed. And for the first few minutes, I didn't feel any different. An hour after that prayer, we broke out into a breakout session. And as I was going up the stairs, I was with one of my teammates and we stopped at the landing, and just this tightness in my chest. I won't forget that tightness. And it was a feeling I never have had before. It hurt. And Jeff grabbed my arm and said, Darren, are you all right? I said, yeah. I said, I'm fine. And I said, I just don't feel right now. Something's happening. And that was the day we were flying home back to Minnesota. I had been referred to some specialists at Mayo in Rochester. I went through a series of 8 different appointments over those 2 days. And during those tests, the cardiologist said, Darren, we don't see a need for you to have surgery right now. We don't want you on any restrictions. Just be free. Just live. Your condition will not lead you to heart attack or stroke. So just go live, exercise, and be fearless. So people ask me, have I been healed? My veins and arteries are still routed incorrectly, but my symptoms are gone, and I'm free to run. So yes, the Lord has done a work in my life. It's re-cemented in my life in the knowledge and knowing that God is a good God. And He's worthy of our trust. His plans are best for us. God has become ever real to me. I've always known intellectually, but it sunk down into my heart that He is truly a good God, and He does answer prayer.